What's up guys, welcome back to another video, hope you're doing well today. Today I am covering a track called, is it Freelin MX? Now this is a track made by Slabs710 on the MXB Mods website, and it's his first track. It's a replica track. Oh my god, these tough blocks are a bit trippy, aren't they? Hang on, I think they overlap each other. Oh, that's so trippy. Yeah, the ends of them overlap. Oh my. Okay, I can't look at that. Sorry, I need to look away. So this is his first ever track, and originally I wasn't going to cover it. The reason being is apparently there was a lot of like music playing, just like music files that he's added to the game, and they were copyrighted. So I could not do that. I just. Oh my god, this feels so grippy. I've been riding a lot of two-strokes today with Charlie. We've recorded 2 videos, I think it is. So I'm just so used to the 250 power, the 252 stroke power. I think we've done one on 125s as well. I'm not sure if it'll end up being a video. It's a little bit scuffed, but yeah. So I'm on the Fantic 450 today, which is a bike that I feel like I've only ever ridden like a handful of times. I know I've done it in the 450 shootout, and I didn't do too well on it. Funnily enough, it's identical to the Yamaha in every way other than the looks. But I've done really well on the Yamaha and very average on the Fantic. I'm guessing it's just like a placebo thing, you know? Like sometimes you just ride well on some bikes compared to others, and it just depends. And actually, looks do come into play. It's so weird how it affects you, because for me as well, I ride the Husky all the time. The gas is identical to that, and I still ride the Husky much quicker. So yeah, not much else to say on that, but let's get into this track. So from the description, it is a replica of a track located in Brown City in Michigan. Never been to Michigan in my life. However, I am hoping, it's a big hope, I'm not sure if it will come to fruition, but I'd love to be able to go to Redbud for this year's Nations. So I would really love to be able to go. Might see if I can get a couple other people to go as well, see if we can like split an Airbnb or something like that, just to make it a bit cheaper. But it all depends on if I, one, save up for it, and 2, if I have enough days left of off to be able to take off of work. You know, the situation I'm in at the moment, where I get to visit my girlfriend kind of once a month for a long weekend, that tends to use up most of my holidays. So I need to try and find a way of not using up quite as much to be able to save up to go away. But I feel like it might be one of those once in a lifetime type things I need to do now when I'm a bit younger compared to when I get old. So, and I've always wanted to go to America anyway, just in general. I feel like it'd be quite nice. But I'm not sure whether to make a week out of it, see if I can go riding anywhere, or just to go kind of for the weekend, maybe 4 days or so, because I'm going to lose a day both sides for travelling, as it's a 12-hour flight, which is not going to be too pleasant. It's a 12-hour flight, or because there's not many flights to go from London straight there, so there's like 12-hour flights, or then there's like 36-hour flights as well, where they stop overnight, which I thought was very weird to have such a drastic difference. But I suppose you can't be too picky when you're traveling such a long way. The only thing that's like really putting me off of it is sitting on a plane for 12 hours with an annoying little shit child screaming or kicking you in the back, or jumping around in their chair in front of you. I hate children on public transport with an absolute passion. Like nothing grinds my gears worse. I couldn't think of anything worse, and I think I'd just self-destruct. I'd explode if I had to deal with that for hours on end, and I'd just end up raging at somebody. Note to any parents out there: be better parents. Control your children, especially out in public, because they're all little arseholes all the time. Which is why I won't be having any in my life, even by accident. I've been told that my girlfriend doesn't want any either, so that is lucky for me. More money for us to spend on ourselves and going away and things like that in the future. So happy days, win-win situation. The only lose might be when I get extremely old. Might not have anyone to look after me, but I'm sure I can always get like a dog or something like that at that point, so it's not the end of the world. This track is quite nice actually. It does feel very local vibe. I wish it had a couple of ruts in the corners, but obviously I've never seen how the track rides IRL. I'm not sure what the ground type is like. I'm not sure if it's meant to be rough or what. I feel like it doesn't feel like standard Beta 17 traction. And I don't know if that's just because it's been a little bit since I've played it, or if I've been playing too much Monster Energy, so I'm used to that traction, or where I've been riding the 2-strokes recently as well. But this bike seems to be hooking up really well, and it's all default. You know, the only thing I ever change on these bikes for these videos is the fuel, really, and very rarely maybe the swing arm as well, to like from 1 to 2. But this is all completely stock, other than the amount of fuel that I've put in it. So it feels good. I mean, the only bike that I have suspension for is the Husky, and that's just a suspension I was given. You know, I didn't even make that myself. I don't know what I'm doing half the time when I'm making them. I usually I just wing it. You know, I have no idea what feels good, and most. Oh my god! Please land that. No, that wasn't going to happen, was it? Should I try? Hang on, I'm gonna spin around quickly. I'm going to try. I'm going to go around the outside and not take... Oh, I didn't even realise there was freestyle jumps over there. I will try them in a bit as well. Always nice to try and get a little bit steezy. Yeah, let's try going around the outside here. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. I forgot there's another single. We jump one jump further. No, this is going to end horribly. Boing! And we're dead. Right, let me hop over it. Let's go try some of these freestyle jumps out. Oh, I don't often get steezy for the YouTubes, but we'll try it this time. Just goon it. I fully planned on just gooning it. There's no way that I'm actually going to downside one of these, right, is there? Oh, for some reason I expected my back end to slide out like it does on 99.9% of ramps, but that was actually quite grippy. I'm quite surprised by that. Is that a big jump? I don't know. I feel like it's going to boot me further than I expect. Screw it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I feel like... Have I got that perfectly? Oh, a little bit short. A little bit short there. Where does this lead out? Oh, so it's not like a nice... That's a shame. It'd be nice if it was a little back and forth, you know, so you didn't have to keep going around in circles, but... Is this... I guess this is meant to be like a half-pipe type thing? Yeah, just no. just no chance. I have not got the skill level for something like this. I don't. Let me try doing it one more time. Oh, actually, what's this? Can I hit like a little wheelie onto this? Keep her up? No, can't keep her up. We're up. I think if it was dirt, it'd be a lot easier, but I haven't got the free ride abilities for that. I've not got the bike control. I need to get someone like Pepe or someone to just go and what is that? I have no idea. I'm not sure if that's meant to be in here or what, but I have no idea what that is. Let's see. Is this a... Oh, so I'm wondering... Is that a landing? Or is it just literally a step up or a step off? And hop back down! Oh! Okay, I've got a plan. I've got a very fun plan. We're going to try and hit this 5th tap and see if we can send the entire thing. I doubt it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to be able to get enough speed for it. But we can certainly try our best, can't we? Let's ride all the way over here, over into the nature, into the forest. Slam on the brakes. We'll spin her around. Pop a UE. Right. Let's see if we can get this done. Whereabouts is it? There it is. Right. Target spotted. 5th gear. Pinned. I think I'm going to run out of steam by the time I get there. Oh god, that bumps might have ruined me. We are in the air for a hell of a long time. No, I'm not making it. Oh my goodness. I hit that at 70 miles an hour. I'm going to let me see if I can quickly change my drivetrain. I can make it longer. Oh, so I do have enough speed. That's weird. I'm just going to max it out a little bit. I don't think it's going to work. Or should I take the fuel out as well? I'll take the fuel out. Let me do that. Do general. We'll put a litre in. This is going to be specifically just for this one jump. Did not have the intention of doing this when I first loaded up this track. I won't lie to you boys, but you know what? That's what we're here for now. We're going to see how it goes. There's that little bump there, actually. It's really annoying. It's right in the way of where you want it to be. Oh my goodness. See, the grass feels slippery. Please don't go off the map. Please don't go off the map. Thank you. Stop sliding. Power! Power! Gotta go left a little bit, see if I can miss that bump. Wheel over it. There we go. Got an extra 2 miles an hour. Will that 2 make the difference? No, it's not even close. I don't think that's doable. Oh, which is a shame, because that would be one hell of a send. I feel like that'd be quite that'd be thumbnail worthy as well. Let's get back onto the track. I don't think I've done the track much justice. It's right over here. And you know what I find quite impressive by this? It's his first track, and I mean in the nicest way possible. Most people's first tracks they're a little bit underwhelming. They're a bit subpar. But you know what? I could quite happily see myself riding around this track on a 125 or something. This 450 is like major overkill. It really is. It's far too powerful. But yeah, I imagine a nice 125, something like that. Oh, nice, easy here. In the description, he did say that the track was bumpy, but I actually feel like it's quite smooth. You know, it's got a couple bits here and there, but nothing really that disrupts the bike. And when I kind of think of things that are bumpy, that's more, I think, is when it physically disrupts you and you have to kind of take avoiding action. Oh god, I was to say that, I'm about to crash. Oh my goodness. What is that over there? Is that where he's just been testing the height map out in Photoshop? I think it is. I don't think that's meant to be a jump or anything. I'm not going to go near that. I do not want to get involved. Oh god, I know sometimes if people use Photoshop for their tracks, they tend to do like a full black or a full white dot to kind of get the upper and lower limits of the map, and sometimes get left in the at least back from the sim days at least. I'm really not too clued up on all the ins and outs of it on the black side of things, which I feel like I should go through the effort of trying to learn a little bit more about the whole track making process sometimes, because I imagine I'm quite critical of some of these tracks, and I haven't made a single one before ever. I mean, my skills go as far as creating a circle on Monster Energy Supercross to basically cheat the system and just grind to the highest level as quickly as I can. So that's my track making extent. Although I did release, I think it was 2 tracks on Sim back in the day. They were absolute garbage, to be fair. If you play Sim and you want them, one is called The Basics, and one is called, I think it's just Lynn's Fun Track. So, I mean, feel free to go digging for those. I have no idea where you'd find them. I'm guessing they're probably on TM Factory in one aspect or another. But also, funny enough, back when I did release it, I want to say it was maybe like the Basics one was like 2015 or so. The track was built to really learn the game, really easy routes, really easy jumps. And funny enough, the man himself, Mr. Turley, done a track review on it. So that's quite funny how the fucking turntables. I've got the office stuck in my head. How the tables turn. That's not even the saying I was going for. It's funny how things kind of come full circle. It's like, and now I'm in this position where I'm reviewing other people's tracks, and just really, really cool. I did want to say as well that before this video ends, the views the last few days, they've been really, really, really good. So I just want to thank everyone enough for the support. Now, I know that not a whole lot of people here are massive fans of Monster Energy Supercross, which is exactly why I've been trying to do double uploads each day. So any day that you see a Monster Energy Supercross video, don't get too down in the dumps about it, because there will also be an MX Bikes video or an MX Simulator video the very same day. That's not going to be every day, but any day that you see an MESX one, there will be a Bikes or Sim one. You might get some days where there's just a Bikes or Sim one, but yeah, there will never be just a Supercross video by itself, because I know that the numbers and stuff don't do too well on them. I know that the views aren't there for everyone, but I do still quite like diversifying the content a little bit, because it is helping the channel. I mean, I've noticed an increase in subscribers and things like that, and that's what every YouTuber wants at the end of the day, is to get their channel as big as they can, to reach as many people as possible. And actually doing the double uploads, it's not been too bad. I mean, today is Sunday for me, and normally on a Sunday I try and get a little bit ahead for the rest of the week. I might record maybe 2 or 3 videos, so I'm not panicking at night thinking, oh my god, I need to upload a video tomorrow, or I haven't got anything. And I've literally recorded about 6 videos today, a couple with Charlie, a few by myself, and usually I'll be like, oh crap, I'm a whole week ahead on videos, this is insane. But I'm actually only 3 days ahead because I'm double uploading. But it's doing really well for me. It's not going to be a forever thing. Like, it's a lot more work than I ever anticipated. So fair play to all of those OG YouTubers that used to do this as well as going to school or to work and whatever. It's not something that I can keep up. So sooner or later I'll be going back to the one video, but by no means is that a bad thing. I feel like it's when it gets to the point of where I'm struggling to keep up with that demand of content, it's much better to focus on one like really good video than just try and rush out 2 not so good ones. But like I say, over the weekend I can put more time in them than I do during the week, so it's really no issue for me at all right now. And I hope you're enjoying the videos regardless. I mean, the videos and the views and the subs and stuff recently, they started popping off again. We had a little bit of a down area where it wasn't really progressing too much. It was just kind of plateauing. But again, you can't, as long as it doesn't go down, you can't be that unhappy. But I care far too much about the numbers and things like that, and I always want to try and be better and strive for better. But yeah, just thank you all for the support. Thank you to all the new faces as well. I've been enjoying the streams recently. The streams have been going really well with new people stopping by too. And yeah, if you haven't caught a stream yet, then I do stream the Aerial Supercross every Friday, unless it's cancelled. It is, I know some of you Americans will probably find it quite hard to turn up for it, because it is an EU championship that I do, just as I run out of fuel there. That's good timing. But the time it usually starts about 8 p.m. UK time, so convert that to your time zone, you'll be able to see when I go live. It's on YouTube rather than Twitch, so you don't need to go and follow me anywhere else. But since I've run out of fuel, I think we're going to end the video there. Final thoughts on this track is it flows actually really nicely. Some of the jumps are a little bit strange. I'd like a couple of ruts here and there, but that's just being picky. For a first track, you really can't ask for much more on this. So thank you, Slabs, for this track. Thank you for contributing to the community. I love seeing new track creators come on board, and hopefully you can put out more and more stuff for us as well. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is that you guys are up to. Until I catch you in the next video, peace.
My tent way too damn dark, laugh in your face like man dart. Came a long way from the bad days way back, had to burn down that landmark. Seen some things I ain't really want to see, it's all good, that's what made me me. Now who would I be if I had it easy? Used to break down, now I'm in a 350, like whoa. I've been laying way too low, had to switch up and change my flow, cause I'm back from the block, had to bust the rocks and dust off the dust to get back in the box. Now why you wanna